What's going on, bottom line viewers? It's Mitch here live. As you can see, we are here for the AFC East game of the year, and so far one of the biggest games of the season. We have the New England Patriots traveling to Buffalo to play the Bills in what looks like an absolute weather game. Wind, some little bit of snow here and there, potentially rain in the mix. We got a tornado in the middle of the stadium. The kickers can't kick. I don't know if the quarterbacks can throw. We're going to find out who is more physical, who is the tougher football team, who comes in with the will to win here in Buffalo in a big AFC East showdown between the Patriots and the Bills. Of course, last season, the Bills, they got a bit of revenge on the Patriots after years of being absolutely embarrassed by the Patriots dynasty and Bill Belichick. They swept the Patriots in both games a year ago. But this year, the Patriots are a very different team. They are first place in the AFC East. They are 8-4. The Bills are 7-4. Whoever wins this game will be in the driver's seat to win this division at the end of the year. This is first of two matchups this season. The other one is in 2 weeks versus the Bills, the Patriots in Foxborough. So that game could also see a bit of a weather environment as well. But this is an important game, to say the least, in the AFC East, and one that could go on deciding who gets the number one seed in the AFC, who gets the division, and a lot more, and the upper hand and the confidence for a run late this season. So we've got the Bills and the Patriots. Let me know. I put a poll up there. Who do you think is going to win this game? Do you think it's going to be New England? Or do you think it's going to be Buffalo? Let me know at the poll who you're voting for, who you think's going to win. Let me know your score in the live comments. Make sure to join me here live. If you haven't already, make sure you do spike that like button. Don't forget to subscribe if you are new to the channel for more bottom line view just like this. Also, spike that notification bell for the latest upload and to be notified when I am live. It's very important, guys, to spike that notification bell. If you are subscribed, click on the bell and make sure you tick all of the notifications so that you get everything from the community posts to the videos to the live streams. If you don't want to miss anything here on the channel, make sure you click that so you know, just in case you weren't alerted, that I'm live, I put out a video, or anything else. So make sure that you do spike that notification bell. What's going on, everybody in the chat? Bill is in the chat. I'm hoping for a really live chat tonight. I know the game is on prime time, so everybody has the opportunity to watch it for the most part on TV, but hopefully you join me here for my thoughts, my analysis, and my, of course, commentary on the game. What's going on, Daniel? How you doing, man? What's up, Tessa? What's up, Kevin? Bodo, the GOAT himself, is in the chat. KD Ortiz, badass, is in the chat. Edson is in the chat. What else we got here? Ultra is in the chat. Christina is in the chat. What's up? So let's read your comments real quick. Ultra's prediction, the first comment on the video, he's going to take the Bills 23-20. I asked him, are you sure? And he says, not really. So we will see what happens tonight. I know a lot of people will be picking the Patriots just because a lot of us are Patriots fans. So if you are a Bills fans, don't be afraid to speak your mind and give me a prediction for your team as well. Tessa has the Bills. She's saying go Bills. She does not like the Patriots because she's a Seahawks fan and she wishes that they ran the ball with Marshawn Lynch at the 1-yard line. Christina is saying let's go Patriots. Tessa says this game should not be on because it's so cold and snowing. Well, that's football for you. You got to deal with the environment. And that's the thing about football that could be a little bit underrated, is you got to build your team to play in the environment and the city that you are from. The question is, has Buffalo done that? And we will find out tonight. Edson says, even though I can watch the game, I'll rather listen to you. Nice. Thinks there's going to be a lot of rushing. Yeah, I'm really intrigued to see a couple X factors for this game. I'm really intrigued to see, I think there's 2 X factors. For Buffalo, I think it's Josh Allen running the ball. And for New England, I think it's the short passing game. Because when you look at both offenses, sometimes this type of weather can play to your advantage if you're a good short passing team. And that's how New England's won many of these games in the past. So the importance here and the X factor for New England is understand that the running game is going to be big to win the game on both sides. Everybody knows that. Everybody knows who's the physical team is most likely going to win. But the X factor could be if you have a little bit more in the passing game, right, to get into more leverageable situations on third down, then you can win the game, right? And Josh Allen this season has been a bit erratic in this type of weather, although, many would consider him the better quarterback and the guy that is more suited to play in this type of weather. He hasn't fared as well, so it's a big chance for him to prove himself. On the other hand, Mac Jones has not really played in this weather much in his football career. So what is he made of in this environment? And that is the true X factor for New England, right? New England can really run the ball, and obviously they have the advantage in that regard, and I think that's why a lot of people are picking the Patriots. But if Mac can also deliver a few throws here and there, that could be the difference between winning and losing in this game. We've got 2 top defenses. The 2 top defenses, according to DVOA right now, are the Patriots and the Bills. So this is expected to be a low-scoring game. We've got the kicking game, which is going to be very, very important, right? Very, very important in this game, because who can kick field goals in this game? Who can punt better? Who can win the field position battle? Who can have the hidden yards in the return game? Taking a holding on a possible punt return is a big deal in this game, or the ability to cover in the kicking game is a big deal in this game. So all of those things are a big deal in this game, and the way this game is going to be played. So for New England, I expect them to come out. I expect them to play power football. I expect to see a lot of 2 tight ends. I expect to see a lot of 6 offensive linemen with Michael Onwenu basically as an extra tight end. I expect to see Jakob Johnson out there. I expect to see the I formation, right? Running with Stevenson and Harris, and protecting the football, trying to win this game through basically a low-scoring affair, and counting on your defense to make stops. But if you can add on top of that, there a little bit of passing here and there, maybe it's even as simple as the screen game for New England that's been so good, right? Can that continue to be electric in this game? That could see a lot of bigger plays in this game through the screen game. Maybe Jonnu Smith is a guy that takes a handoff here and there. And then Buffalo, on the other hand, they've got to be creative. Does New England defensively, with the weather environment the way it is, do they almost bait Josh Allen into throwing deep because they know how windy it is? Or do they try to take that away first and foremost and force the Bills to run the ball as they typically would? So if the Patriots are in too deep, the Bills have to be able to run the ball effectively or they're not going to win this game. If the Patriots stack the box and say, you're not completing anything short, we're going to force you to throw it over the top, can Allen make those throws in this conditions? That's the question. And then can they be kind of creative with how they run the ball? Maybe a handoff to Isaiah McKenzie or quarterback power to Josh Allen. So there's a lot of different avenues for offense and for different matchups and for more creativity in this game than you would typically see in a normal Bills-Patriots game or any other game due to the environment and due to the weather. So it's going to be up to the coaching staff and how they leverage their talent in this game, as well as the physicality of these players and how they come out and punch the other team in the mouth. And I think a lot of people are questioning the Bills' ability to be aggressive and physical, and they're going to want to come out and play hard and play tough. And New England is going to try to punch them in the mouth. So if New England can do that, they're going to win. If the Bills can withhold and just punch back, they've got a chance to win this game. So it's going to be really interesting. I think at the start, you don't want to fall behind quickly. You don't want to fall behind quickly in any game, but specifically in this game, because if you do, that means you probably have to pass somewhere down the line, and that means the wind could have a big effect on this game in the third and fourth quarter. So really, really interesting the way this game is going to go. No Tre'Davious White for the Bills and no Kyle Duggar for New England. Those are basically the lone injuries, and both on defense, that we will see tonight. And we are about to kick off here. So if you guys haven't already, make sure you do Gronk spike that like button and let's roll. The Bills are kicking first to New England. And the first kick sails about 20 yards out of the back of the end zone into the stands, which just showcases the wind in this game. Because, man, I mean, that could impact field goals too. I mean, you could maybe take a chance at a 60-yard field goal if you can keep it straight. You might have the leg to be able to do it in this game. So we will see how it goes. New England to start with the football here. Let's roll. All right. 1st and 10 for New England. Motion by Bourne. Handoff up the middle to Damian Harris is a gain of 1 or 2 yards. I've got 2 TVs on the game, so I'll be able to see the replay immediately following. Stanley says, let's go. Let me know who you think's going to win. Give me a 1 if you think New England will win. Give me a 2 if you think the Bills will win. I'm not sure who deferred. My TV was on mute, so I'm not sure. But Buffalo gets the ball at half. Damian Harris on a carry on 2nd down. Gains 3 to the 30-yard line. 14 minutes in the first quarter. We have our first 3rd down for the Patriots. And we're seeing some power ball here with Jonnu Smith at tight end. We got the fullback. We got the extra tackle in the game, Michael Onwenu. 3rd down here and about 5. So we will see if New England goes to the air in this situation or if they keep it on the ground on 3rd and 5. 2 tight ends set for the Patriots. 2 receivers in the game. Damian Harris, the running back. Mac Jones making the calls. Everybody on the Bills at the line of scrimmage. A toss to the right and a fumble by Damian Harris. He stumbles and he goes out of bounds. That is a loss of about 4 or 5 yards, and the Patriots will be forced to punt. I'm not sure if the toss was affected by the wind at all or if Damian Harris just dropped the ball. No, I think Damian Harris just dropped the ball. Looks like he could have potentially had yards on that play, but obviously the handoff is a big part of running the ball. So that's not good. So New England starts with the 3 and out, and the Bills will get the ball for the first time in the game. So this is going to be interesting because the wind is going this way, and we'll see how Jake Bailey punts it. It's a line drive to the 40-yard line. Micah Hyde returns it and goes down at the 47-yard line. So you could clearly tell Jake Bailey was playing that rather conservatively. Didn't put a lot of hang time on the ball. Kind of line drived it straight so that the ball would hopefully take some bounces down the field. That was interesting because the Bills are starting with the wind on their direction for the opportunity to kick the ball, further down the field. So when they punt or when they kick the ball off or when they kick field goals, the wind is going in their direction, so it helps them probably in the passing game as well, which could be an advantage for the Bills early in this game. We got pistol formation for Buffalo, handoff to the left to Devin Singletary, and that carry goes for 2, maybe 3 yards for Singletary. Out wide to the left. 2nd down coming up. Only quarterback in NFL history with 90-plus passing touchdowns and 25-plus rushing touchdowns in the first 4 seasons, Josh Allen. Bodo says that was a smart punt. Charles says 3 and out. Get used to it. All right. 12 minutes remaining in the first quarter, the first possession for the Bills. 2nd and 7 here. Handoff to the right, and that is a loss of a yard for the Bills. Stopped by New England. Number 92, Devon Godshaw, the big nose tackle. 11:50 left in the first quarter, and it is a 3rd and 7 for New England. We'll see if the Bills go to the air here, or if they try something a little bit more creative. Potentially, this is where you could see Josh Allen running the ball. Maybe a screen pass is always a possibility as well. Now, like I said, the wind is going in their direction, so if they do pass the ball, I would feel like it's easier to complete it to this way, but I'm not exactly a weatherman. So a blitz is on by New England. Josh Allen throws, and it is dropped by Dawson Knox. He would have been tackled before the line to gain. So 4th and 7 here. It's going to be really tough to even catch the ball because of the way the ball moves in the wind. It could just slightly differ, the way that you're going to catch the ball. Josh Allen throws the ball so hard that the ball can go through the wind, but it also might be really tough to catch it. So that's the first time you saw a pass in this game, which is rare for 2021. About 6 offensive plays into the game. 4th and 7. Buffalo punts. Again, the wind isn't going in their direction. Gunnar Olszewski waves it off, and the Bills touch back. So lucky for New England that ball rolls into the end zone. You don't want to be playing by your own goal line in this environment. So we got 11:16 remaining in the first quarter, and already 2 3-and-outs. Betting tip says 3-and-out, baby. Let's go, Allen. Charles says we may see 21-0 in the first quarter. I assume he means for the Bills because he is cheering for them. Bodo says Buffalo has the wind, so they hand it off twice. Smart? Not really. I don't know. We'll see, Bodo. I mean, you want to take advantage of that side of the field if you're the Buffalo Bills. It didn't feel like that pass was too off, but we'll see. What's going on, everybody? Let me know in the chat how you're feeling, how you're doing. If you're new, don't forget to subscribe to the channel for weekly NFL live streams. I do want to give you a heads up. Usually I do my NFL review tonight, but because I'm doing this live stream, I'll probably just do it tomorrow instead because I don't really want to be doing 5.5 hours straight, especially when that show has a lot of ranting in it where I have to take a lot of energy to do that. So I'd rather give you a better show tomorrow. So just a heads up to you guys that tune into that show that it will be tomorrow live as always instead of tonight. Because typically I don't do Monday Night Football, but this is a very big game. And of course I do every week. I do New England. So definitely should be good. What's up, Nicholas Gill? How you doing, man? He says he's doing all right. Silent says, what's up, Mitch? What's up? I don't know. Kind of like feeling this game out, I feel like both these teams. So we'll see how it goes. It's going to be interesting. Hopefully New England can get a little bit of ground game going here on this drive. We also saw New England blitz on that 3rd down, which I think is a sign that they believe that if the Bills are going to pass it deep, they don't mind that because the wind could definitely make the ball kind of soar. Bodo says Buffalo has the win. Oh, I already said that. What else? Charles says this is great football. The new stadium should be open air. Don says hello, football fans. What's going on, Don? How you doing, man? Scott says Pats win 21-16. We will find out. Holy smokes. I don't know if you guys can hear my TV, but I think the volume might be a tad loud. Let me know if you can hear that because I don't want you to be able to hear the music because that would definitely get me copyrighted. Christina says, let's go Patriots. Yes, ma'am. Go Patriots. All right. We got... Oh, the goalpost lost its flag. Very interesting. What do I watch football on? I watch it on TV. I formation for New England. Hand off to the right to Damian Harris. Harris gets a yard or two again, and the Bills are playing everybody and their mom in the box here. They've got about 9 people in the box. 11 minutes remaining in the first quarter. Second down and 8. What's up, Ladarius? How you doing? Just going to turn it down a tad there. All right, at the 22-yard line, New England on second down. Jacoby Myers in the slot. Jakob Johnson lined up as a tight end and now motions as a fullback. Mac Jones, handoff again, And that run is a little bit better. That's a gain of 4 for the Patriots. So it'll be 3rd down and 4 coming up. 10:20 left in the first quarter. 0-0 game. Started off with 2 3-and-outs. And we got the Patriots on another 3rd down. Israel says, let's go, Pats. Big Nate says, what's up, Mitch? I'm just watching this game, man. I'm pretty tense right now. I need to see New England move the ball. Hopefully get a first down here. It's 3rd and 4. Kendrick Bourne in motion. Mack takes the snap. It's a handoff. Brandon Bolden tries to bounce it outside, but that goes nowhere. It, in fact, goes for a loss. So New England will punt for the 2nd time, and that's 2 consecutive 3-and-outs. New England has decided to open the game with three straight runs on both series. And that time, I don't think the play call was necessarily a bad one. No hole opened up. The Bills did a good job there containing the run and forcing New England to punt. So I don't think that was a bad play call there because the Bills didn't play as many people in the box. You saw more of a shift towards 2 deep in the safeties. So if New England can't run against that, they're going to have some troubles here, but we'll see if that improves. Jake Bailey with his 2nd punt. And the ball goes way back into Bills territory at the 45-yard line of New England. That time, he didn't decide to line drive it. It's actually at the New England 40 based on that punt. And you can clearly tell that that side of the field is very, very challenging to punt the ball from. So that's going to be something where in the 2nd and the 4th quarter for New England, it will help. The 1st and the 3rd quarter for the Bills. So both of those teams have inherent advantages in those quarters. So that was a crazy punt. I haven't seen wind this bad in a football game. I don't feel like forever. I don't know if I've ever seen it that bad to the point where the ball just goes straight backwards on punt. So interesting stuff there. I wonder if you consider going for it on 4th down even instead of punting the ball because like if you're going to be punting the ball for 15 yards, I don't even know if there's a point. Know what you guys think of. I mean, I don't even blame Jake Bailey for that. I can't even blame him. I wish he did line drive it like he did the first time, but it's tough, man. It's tough. You don't really necessarily know that it's going to go backwards. Tesla says, I don't have TV. Once in a while, I like the Patriots game. Thanks to you, I can, and thanks to my dad, I understand everything that's going on. Well, that's nice, Tesla. Justin says 15-12. Tesla says no one will make a field goal. It's too hard. Rich G says Bills Mafia. Justin says Bills will win. Bill says bad play call because it went to Bolden. All right. Charles says this is like old-time radio. I'd rather just listen. Good job. Thank you. Scott says, my friend thinks you're hot. Okay, thanks, Scott. Michael says, Mac Jones will show if he is the Rookie of the Year or MVP this year. He's definitely not the MVP. But Rookie of the Year, I think he is the Rookie of the Year. I do think they need to try a couple screen passes. I do definitely think they need to try a couple screen passes. I agree with that. Genesis says, let's go New England. Daniel says, why are the Patriots running the ball for 2 straight possessions? They ran it because of the wind. All right. 1st and 10. And Bills, because of that bad punt, they go with the screen pass on 1st down, and that's well diagnosed by J.C. Jackson. That's a loss for the Bills. Now, maybe that's why you don't run a screen pass. I don't know. I could be wrong. Maybe I was totally wrong by the screen pass. Yeah, I mean, I agree. I don't mind the strategy at all by New England. It's just kind of unfortunate so far in terms of I wish they were going the other way because it appears that's easier in terms of the weather. But 2nd and 13 here, 8:28 left. Buffalo handoff on 2nd and 13. That's a gain of 4. So it'll be about 3rd and 9, 3rd and 8 for the Bills here. And they're in that no man's land where if you don't get if you don't get a first down, you have to punt the ball unless you go for it because it's kind of effed up. You know what I mean? Like, you can't kick a field goal. So, I mean, maybe they could going this way, but it's tough. So, empty formation for Josh Allen. And I think a false start by the Bills. Oh, no, they called an offside on New England. Okay, I definitely saw the guy on the Bills flinch, but they called it on Matt Judon. Judon's not happy about that call. Okay, I could see that. Neutral zone infraction. I'm not sure if he went in the neutral zone, but that is the call, so definitely did flinch. It will be 3rd and 4, and this is much more manageable for the Bills. Can they gain these 4 yards? 7:40 left in the first quarter at the 34 of New England. Allen takes the snap. Allen looks left to the flat. He completes it for a first down to Matt Breida. Oh, where do they spot the ball? They give him the first down, I believe. The ref was kind of like, yeah, that should be a first down. I think not Josh Allen. I think J.C. Jackson was a bit soft there in coverage. Probably should have played that a little bit more aggressively. Nonetheless, the Bills get the first down here. And at the 30-yard line, they have the first down of the game. 7 minutes remaining in the first quarter. Allen, hands off to the left, fumble, and New England's got the ball. So we've seen 2 fumbles already. That one was just a stretch run, and it caused the Bills to fumble the ball. I'm not sure if that was Breida's error, if it was Allen's error. I don't see how the wind could impact that, but let's see. Maybe the ball's a bit slick. Maybe Breida was just looking up too fast at the defense, and New England jumps on the ball, so they actually have good field position here for the first time in the game, and that's exactly New England takes advantage of that fumble. Let's go, Pats Nation. We got some good field position here, at least at the 31-yard line, and possibly take some points off the board from the Bills. So you like to see that. New England's football coming after the break. Matt Breida fumble. I guess they would call it a Matt Breida fumble, even though it was more like a erred handoff. Let's see if New England passes the ball in this series or if they just continue to run it. We'll find out. Cold hands? That could be it. I mean, if it's cold hands, that's just your fault, I would say. I mean, yeah, it's cold, but you got to be able to execute. You got to be able to think. Sometimes that cold causes you not to think well. You know, Matt Breida's a guy who played for the 49ers and the Dolphins. He's not exactly used to playing in this cold, windy weather. So that could definitely be a factor there for why he fumbled the ball. Tyler's World says, Mitch, do you think Julio will be back this week? I have no idea, bro. I'm sorry. I've not been paying attention to Julio Jones. Justin says, glad you streaming. I'm watching Monday Night Raw. Okay. Awesome, Justin. Bodo says, Buffalo, you have the wind. You have one job. Take advantage of the wind, and you're not doing it. Big Nate says, drop the handoff. Betting Tip says, OMG. This is what you call a good win, Patriots. Well, they haven't won the ball. They haven't won the game. Kevin says, gotta throw the ball. 9 in the box. We'll find out what they do. I think they should at least see if they can throw the ball. I mean, you gotta at some point see, so you can at least back the Bills off just a little bit. You know what I mean? Just test it a little bit. I understand you don't want to make a mistake, but you can't win a game based on your fear. Lobello says, wow, Breida pulled his arm back and let New England recover. No, the Patriots guy jumped on it right away. I think Lawrence Guy got it. Singh says, hi, Mitch. I was busy yesterday. No problem, man. Thanks for joining here tonight. Mima says, hey, I'm back, but I have a question. Will you stream the Titans game? Who do the Titans play? I don't know. If it's a good game, potentially. All right, still in the first quarter. New England ball for the third time. 6:55 remaining in the first quarter. We have a scoreless game. A fumble by Breida has marked the ball at New England's 31-yard line. And New England is in the shotgun here with two backs. One of them being Jonnu Smith. Handoff to Jonnu Smith, and that is a loss of 3 for the Patriots there as the immediate penetration by the Bills. 6:40 left in the first quarter. Harrison Phillips on the stop. It's been tough sledding for the Patriots run game in this one. Trying a little bit of a different approach there by giving the ball to Jonnu, but that goes nowhere. 6:30 left in the first quarter, and I definitely think teams should stick to just handing the ball off instead of the tosses and maybe the stretch runs where it's a little bit more of a liability to getting secure ball protection. It's an end around to Nelson Aguilar. Aguilar makes a guy miss. Aguilar gets 6 yards there. That's a good run by the Patriots. We'll make it 3rd and 5 now. 6 minutes remaining in the first quarter. New England pulling out everything out of the bag. Justin says, greetings, Mitch, from the Emerald Isle, Ireland. It's 1:40 a.m. Have headphones on. My wife is asleep. Thanks for streaming. Thank you for joining. Shout out Ireland. Hunter says, hey, remember me. Yes, I do, Hunter. I do, sir. 5:30 left in the first quarter at New England's 36-yard line in the I formation. It is a toss to the left for Damian Harris. Harris breaks away to the 50, 40, 35, 30, 25, 20, 10, 5. Touchdown, New England Patriots. He's gone. Touchdown. 5:16 left in the first. 64-yard touchdown, Damian Harris. Everyone in the box, but if you don't get a contact, you got a touchdown. Damian Harris is gone. And I'm pretty sure that's the longest run of his career, because I've seen every run of his career, but I don't know. So New England will go for 2 in this game. That's interesting. Obviously, they don't think they can kick. So at the 2-yard line, the Patriots will go for 2. Brandon Bolden is the back. Kendrick Bourne wide to the left, and N'Keal Harry is the slot receiver. Bourne in motion to the right. Mac Jones under center. Mac tosses to the left. Bolden's got to beat Hyde, and he does. The extra point is good. The Patriots lead 8-0. 5:18 remaining in the first quarter. I'm clapping along with Damian Harris. Let's go, Patriots. 8-0 New England is up in the first quarter. Christina says, let's go, Patriots. Let's get the win. That was a 60-something yarder. I stream the Patriots games. Bills games, I will be streaming Bucks and Bills next week. For sure. Kevin says, who needs to throw the ball? Boom! I mean, that's what it's all about. 2-yard run, 2-yard run, 2-yard run, but eventually you're going to get a 50-yard run. It just happens. Marcello says, what's up, Mitch? Mitchy Mitch from the Bahamas. What's going on, man? Shout out to the Bahamas. Yes, I will be doing the Bucks and Bills for sure. It should be a good game. Michael says, what did I say about the run game? Bills kryptonite. Michael, it makes it tougher, bro, when you have no threat of the pass at all. But New England proves that they can still run it for 64-yard touchdowns. So Big Al says, what it do, Mitch? What up, mods? Get that dub, Pats. Gronk spiked the like button, y'all. That's a hint. Gronk spiked the like button, he says. Daniel says, who else got hyped? Lego My Ego says the Pats should have moved to Hartford, Connecticut. I bet the stadium would have been better. Foxborough is a pretty nice stadium. Gillette Stadium is pretty damn nice in my opinion. Especially the aesthetic, the outside of the stadium is very cool looking in my opinion. Maybe I'm biased, but Tony says this is just the beginning. Jay says, could it be a Bucks-Pats Super Bowl? And I say, hopefully. Ortiz says, I got both Harris and Stevenson in fantasy. But he put in Stevenson today. Well, that's unfortunate. Bodo, he's a paper guy. Bill is a paper guy, bro. It's got to have a clipboard for that. Maybe tape it down, too. Yeah, McDaniels is trying everything, and you like to see it. This ball bounces as a touchback for the Bills off the kickoff. 8-0 New England. If you're just joining us, it's a 60-plus yard touchdown by Damian Harris and a 2-point conversion by Brandon Bolden, both on tosses to the left. Great block by Jakob Johnson, which opened it up for Harris for a touchdown. And then, again, N'Keal Harry sealing the edge for the Pats. Jakob Johnson pushing his guy. Isaiah Wynn pushing his guy. And Brandon Bolden getting that 2. So 5:18 remaining in the first quarter. I got to switch the football. I keep forgetting. Bills throw, and it's a reception for a gain of 9 by Stephon Diggs, tackled immediately by Miles Bryant. That looked to be a crisp throw there by Josh Allen. They will have to go to the air on this side of the field, as I suggested, and as Bodo has been preaching. It's easier to throw in this direction, and they're going to have to take advantage of that while they can. 4:50 remaining in the first quarter. Pats up 8-0. At the 33, handoff, and a first down, I think, by the Bills. That is Devin Singletary. So first down, 4:30 remaining in the first. Jamie Collins back for New England after being on IR for the last few weeks. First and 10 at their own 35. Josh Allen in the shotgun. Knox motions to the left. 3 receivers to the left. Allen looks to the left. Allen, pocket collapsing. Allen steps up. Allen is going to go down, but gains 2 yards on a little bit of a scramble there. Great coverage by the Patriots on that particular play. 3:50 left in the first quarter. Great job by the D-line, not allowing Allen to scramble out to the right. Kyle Van Noy kept that edge strong there. Watch that replay. Keeps that edge. Doesn't allow Allen to get around the corner. Because if you allow Allen to get around the corner, he can extend the play. He can run. He can throw. So that's very good defense by Kyle Van Noy. There is an injury for the Bills. It looks like one of their O-linemen. I think that's Dawkins. And he's shaking out his arm. So I think he's okay, but we'll find out soon. 3:47 left in the first quarter. Oh, no, that's their right, potentially their right tackle. Second and 8 at the 37. Handoff Singletary. Singletary goes down, gain of 0, which is not a gain. But I like saying gain because it's a fun word to say. 3:20 remaining in the first quarter. Third down. What days do I stream the NFL on? I am streaming. I probably won't be doing Thursday this week for the Steelers and the Vikings. I'll skip that one. I'll probably just watch it at home. I'm definitely doing Sunday. Two on Sunday. I'm not sure which what the Monday night game is. So I don't know. I'm not sure. It has to be a good game on Monday for me to do it because I prefer to do the review that night, and I just don't really want to do 2 live streams in a row on a Monday night. So 3rd and 7, blitz by New England. Allen runs to his right, looking to throw. He pumps. There's a flag, and then it is caught by Cole Beasley, but I believe there is a hold on the field. Beasley made a great catch on the right sideline, but a hold by the Bills is going to make that one 3rd and very long now. Spencer Brown holding, which he came back, I believe, for this game. Collins blocked well, and then Judon is held. Or no, Van Noy is held, potentially. Yes, Van Noy was the one who was held. 2:43 remaining in the first quarter. 8-0 New England. It is 3rd and 17. .238 left in the first quarter. New England's got to make a big stop here. Temperature is 36, feels like 23. 25 to 35 miles per hour wind. Gusts from 50 to 55. New England sends 5. Pressure on Allen. Throw is not a good one. Intended for Emmanuel Sanders. Incomplete. Great pressure by Christian Barmore on that play. Right up the gut. Makes an incompletion. And the Patriots defense gets off the field. 4th and 17 with 2:19 remaining in the first quarter. New England will get the ball back. I don't know if it was necessarily a weak call on the hold. I mean, there's a lot of holding calls in the NFL. Could have gone either way. I've probably seen worse than that. I've probably seen weaker than that. So it was somewhere in the middle. Punt by the Bills. And 2 returners here for New England. The ball is bouncing, and N'Keal Harry lets the Bills retain the ball at the 15-yard line. But the refs are signaling that it is New England's ball. And the Bills fans are celebrating a fumble recovery. But let's see if it touched Harry at all. It did not touch Harry, so it will be New England ball. It almost hit him on the way back down. I don't think it hit him. I don't think it touched him at all. Because actually, the first time it dropped, it didn't hit him at all. Like, you could see that on the replay. The second time it dropped, when it came back, Harry was trying to get out of the way, and the ball came down like this, like right past his face. So I don't think it touched him, but it was really close. I think the ball would have changed trajectory if the ball touches his helmet. The ball would have changed trajectory and bounced off his head. Right? Clearly, if the ball hits your head, the ball would change trajectory, but the ball falls straight down forward. So I don't think it ever touched him. So now they're saying that it did touch him on the way back. I'm not sure if Bill can challenge that, though. See, I still don't think it ever touched him. I don't think it ever touched him, personally. Yeah, I don't think so. I mean, it was really close. That was very odd, though, that N'Keal Harry was out there in the first place, though. So the Bills will have the ball at the 14-yard line of New England, and they have to take advantage of that. Allen throws for a touchdown to Gabriel Davis, and that's not what you want if you're New England. You can't fumble the ball, I guess, or let it hit your helmet. So with 2:02 left in the first quarter, Gabriel Davis gets a 14-yard touchdown. Now, will the Bills go for 2? So New England with a great start. New England with a great start, and it doesn't really... Ooh, did he? I guess, yeah, he caught it. Ball almost fell out, but he caught it. So they're going to attempt the extra point here. And Bass is good on the extra point. So 8-7 New England. So New England, or Buffalo gets on the board thanks to an error by the special teams of the Patriots. N'Keal Harry with a critical error on the return. Never seen him return a punt before in his career. So not quite sure why he was even out there in the first place. Personally, that's an error. I understand that was a very, very lucky play by Buffalo. But at the same time, if you're Bill Belichick, I'm not sure why you have a guy that's never returned a punt in his career back as the punt returner in this game. Might as well just let the ball hit the ground, let it roll. Just have Gunnar Olszewski out there. Like, don't have two returners out on the field. So, to me, that's just a bad idea by Bill Belichick and the special team staff of the Patriots. Shouldn't even have that guy out on the field. Shouldn't even have to worry about returning the ball. Just let the ball roll. I'm not blaming N'Keal Harry, okay? Because the ball, I don't even know if it touched his helmet. It was so close. But either way, just don't have a guy that's never been in that situation out there. There's no point. So, the Bills capitalize off of that fumble recovery with a touchdown. And like I said, guys, the Bills have to take advantage of this side of the field because it's the side of the field you can pass the ball from. So, New England is still up. Feel fine about it. Just it's unfortunate, how that kind of went out. John Doe says, I never want to see N'Keal on a football field again. And N'Keal's done a good job blocking as a receiver, but I just don't think he belongs back there as a punt returner. If anything, put Brandon Bolden back there. Put anybody that has any sort of experience. Put Devin McCourty back there. And then after the fact, N'Keal never went to gather the fumble, which he probably could have, but obviously he felt like it probably didn't hit his helmet. So, just unfortunate, man. Patriots getting the ball here. Bills are actually holding the ball with a player here off the tee to kick the ball off. Number 47, Lewis, is going to hold the ball while Bass kicks it. The kick is away, and it is, again, a touchback, and you could clearly see the wind in that direction is clearly, very strong. Ooh, that touchdown, the ball was almost batted by Jamie Collins. He just missed it. All right. New England's got the football. 1st and 10 at the 25-yard line. Mack, handoff to the right. Stevenson with a good gain. Stevenson gets a first down, or at least very close. 1:50 left in the first quarter. Nice misdirection handoff there by New England. Gets a first down. Good push by the right side of the line. Shaq Mason, Trent Brown opening up a hole. Stevenson through contact, making a play. You like to see Stevenson get that ball. That guy's a tough guy to take down in the open field. Still the first quarter with 1:30 remaining. We've already seen so much activity in this game. Two receivers to the left. Patriots play action. Mac throws to a wide open receiver, and it is juggled and eventually taken down. Great concentration by Jonnu Smith, who makes that catch for a first down. Nice play by Jonnu Smith to reach up with one hand and then catch it with two hands. That's where you can get some teams. Bait them through the run game to leak a guy out for an easy pass completion. That was well executed by New England at the 47-yard line. 43 seconds remaining, handoff up the middle to Stevenson. They gained 6 on first down, possibly 5. 35 seconds left in the first quarter. 8-7 Patriots. That was a great catch. What's up, Odd Big King? How you doing? John Doe, this is the funky thing about it. They had Gunner back as a returner, but they also had N'Keal Harry there as well. And Harry, they had 2 returners. I assume because of the way that the ball can sail either direction. But I don't think they'll be doing that again. So we'll see. Or they'll change the other player up. They might put, someone a little bit more reliable back there. The Bills got 7 off of a fumble off the punt return. Well, not really a fumble. Again, it grazed the helmet of N'Keal Harry, and then the Bills threw a touchdown from about 13 yards out to Gabriel Davis. That's how they scored. Patriots scored with a run by Damian Harris for a 60-yard touchdown. Michael says, we still got this. Bills don't look that good. They just got lucky. Anthony says, what a catch. Yes, sir, Anthony. What a catch. And I suspect New England to try to run the clock out to get to the second quarter so that it's easier for them to move the ball, but we'll see. How long have I been a Pats fan? About 20 years. CRD says, I just got her now. How did the Pats get 8? They had a 64-yard touchdown run, toss to the left, and then they went for 2. Basically the same play. They had a toss to the left to Damian Harris, which went for the touchdown, and then a toss to the left to Brandon Bolden, which got the 2-point conversion. I will do the weekly review tomorrow. The time, I'm not quite sure. I got to go to the dentist during the day. So probably around the same time. No, you know what? It'll be earlier tomorrow. It'll probably be like 8:30 Eastern, maybe earlier, 7:30. I don't know, somewhere in there. Somewhere between 7 and 9. So just keep an eye out. Bill says Jones with 100% completion percentage. Yeah, a little bit fortunate there, but. What's up with Josh Allen? Not much. Not much. It's just super windy. Jay's got the Pats and the Chiefs in the AFC ship. Daniel says that's the longest run since 1997 for New England. Wow. All right. Handoff, and that one goes for nothing this time for New England. 3rd and 4 coming up. Now they have the direction. It's the second quarter. So New England possibly could find more success passing the ball in this direction. We'll see if they go to the air here. It is 3rd and 4, and you would have to consider this 2 down. I would consider this 4 down area because it's 4 yards. And you're kind of in no man's land, and to punt the ball it's probably easier from this direction, but if you could continue to move the ball, I mean, you maybe take that chance, but we'll see. 3rd and 4, Myers in motion to the left, Mac Jones calling the protections out, Mack hands off up the middle to Brandon Bolden, and that's a first down and more to the 35 and close to the 30-yard line of the Bills. First down, Brandon Bolden. First down, Patriots. 14 minutes remaining in the second quarter. New England is just smashing the Bills right in the face, and so far they've had some success doing it. They've found a lot of different ways to run the ball in this game. That time they run it through a trap run. Guy seals across. And Brandon Bolden goes downhill. Just getting a clean. It's not like I'm getting hurt or anything, Big Nate. At the 31, Mack hands off. Stevenson fighting for some yards, and it's 2 or 3 on that carry. Second down and 8 or 7. 13 minutes remaining in the second quarter. What are you thinking about the Colts there, Mr. Big King? $13 minutes remaining in the first half. 2nd and 7 Patriots at the Bills' 29-yard line. Mac Jones handoff to the left. Stevenson goes down with a gain of 3 or 4. It'll be 3rd down and 6 or 5 coming up. 12:40, 3rd down and 4. Okay. 12:35 left in the second quarter. New England and another 3rd and 4 here. Yeah, so far that fumble has put the Bills right back in the game, though, so got to take advantage here if you're the Patriots. Single back formation. Mack hands off. And where's the back? I can't even see him. It's a gain of 2. Just 2 yards and a cloud of dust there for the Patriots. 4th down. 12 minutes remaining in the second quarter. Are they kicking a field goal here? So it's very windy. This is not a gimme by any means. 11:45 left in the second quarter. Nick Folk is going to attempt a field goal here. First field goal attempt of the game. 41 yards for Nick Folk. And it is right down the middle. It is good. Nick Folk puts it right through the uprights. 11-7 Patriots. That's a big field goal by Nick Folk. I mean, any sort of points you could get in this game are absolutely massive. So, there you go. Pats 11-7. Titans aren't going anywhere. Jason says, let's go, Pats. The team is on fire. Don't lose that momentum. It wasn't this windy. It wasn't this windy, bro. There's windy, and then there's this. Folk the Bills, says Scott. Ginger. I am not a ginger. You colorblind, bro? Update the score? Yes, sir. I got you. I got you. Is it Dana says Pats are better than the Bills? Is it Dana or Dana? Sing says it's good to see the Lions win. Yes. Yes. The Lions. Dan Campbell's speech was something else, man. That was something else. I mean, my favorite clip of Sunday was Gardner Minshew and his dad. That was unbelievable. Continue to push the Titans down our throats. They suck. Bill Vinovich has come on the referee's microphone and said 71 is eligible a total of 9 times. That's Michael Onwenu playing as a tight end, which is half the snaps for the Patriots offense. They've had 6 offensive linemen on the field. 11:28 left in the second quarter. Patriots kick it off, and this time it's bobbled out of the end zone by the Bills, and that is a touchback. Is that Matt Breida again? That guy's got to go, bro. My chain, I'm only wearing like a simple one. Yeah, I just got it. Just a cross. I need to get $300 sunglasses before I can do that, Durkant. $11-7. M says keep Harry blocking. All right, Buffalo ball. At the 25, handoff Bills. Gain of 4 on first down. 11 minutes remaining in the first half. 11-7 Patriots. Bodo with the $5. 200 people, and there's only 67 likes. Remember, every like you give... What? Remember, everyone, like you give saves at Elf from... What? Bro, what are you saying? Remember, everyone, when you... I don't even know what you're saying. I'm sorry. But he says 200 people and only 67 likes is an embarrassment. So get those likes up. The next play is a gain of 4 again by the Bills on the ground. So it'll be 3rd and 2 or 3 coming up. 10:25 remaining in the second quarter. 3rd down and short for the Bills. Can they make it count here? Have you been Gronk spiked? If you want a Henry spike it, that's cool too. 3rd and 2. Allen throws to the left, completes to Gabriel Davis. Davis gets to the 49-yard line of the Bills. First down, Bills. That's another first down completion by Josh Allen. 9:45 remaining in the first half. Davis finds the little soft spot in the zone, and Allen hits him there. Allen's really trying to drive that ball. First down. So Allen's thrown 7 times. I believe Mac has thrown once. This is a run for Allen, and Allen gets hit hard. And then he's trying to break a tackle, and he gains 5. Yeah, 5. Second down and 5 coming up. 9 minutes remaining. Allen got smoked. Ran into like 3 people. But he did gain 5. 9 minutes remaining in the first half. How did they get 11, I assume? Matthew is asking. A touchdown, a 2-point conversion, and a field goal. 2nd and 5 at New England's 47. Gabriel Davis in the slot to the right. Handoff to Breida. Breida goes down and gains 3. So that could be something that Buffalo uses to their advantage. Maybe a little bit of read option with Josh Allen. We thought we would see that in this game. Third and 2 again for the Bills. 3rd and 2. Handoff up the middle. And first down is where the ref's going to mark it. But the guy did get pushed back, so I guess they're going to give him forward progress. That's Zach Moss, I believe, who is more their power back. He's been inactive, I think, lately, but they're playing him in this game due to the conditions, obviously. First down, 7:30 remaining in the second quarter. Bills in New England territory, keep taking this drive very slowly, methodically. 7:20 left in the second. At the 41 of New England. Under center is Allen. Handoff right. And that one is well defended by the Patriots. It's a gain of 1. 7 minutes remaining in the second quarter. $6:50 left in the second. Game is such a chess match in like a weird sort of way. 2nd and 9, 6:30 remaining in the first half. Bills in the shotgun, Patriots showing blitz, and there's a flag, or possibly a timeout. Delay of game on the Bills, that's big. 5-yard penalty, and it will be 2nd down. Sean McDermott is not happy about that at all. That was really close. That was maybe I don't know. I've seen a lot worse for the delay of games there. 2nd and 14. Allen in the shotgun. He's got it back to his left. 4 receivers in the game. 4-man rush by the Pats. Allen looking. Allen gonna get sacked at the 50-yard line. That is a call-up from the practice squad. Daniel Iguale, who is called up today for New England alongside former Steelers safety Sean Davis. So that's interesting. I didn't even think he would be playing in the game, but he gets a sack. So that is the first sack of the game. 3rd and 19 for the Bills here. That was a big sack by the Patriots. 5:38 left in the second quarter. Allen gonna looking right, throwing, and it is well defended, intended for Dawson Knox by J.C. Jackson. Oh no, Adrian Phillips. 21 and 27, I get mixed up sometimes there with the number, look like 27, but Adrian Phillips made the play. Allen on the move, got a good throw off there. But Knox it was a tough catch. Knox just couldn't make the catch. And Phillips pushes the ball away from Knox when he's going to catch the ball. That's a big play by Phillips. 5:23 left in the first half, and the Bills will be forced to punt in this weird, funky direction. I'm intrigued to see how the wind changes throughout the game. The punt. Well punted, I guess. Patriots leave the ball, and Bills corral it at the 15 of New England. So New England will get the ball back with 5:12 left in the first half. New England up 11-7. Patriots got the ball in control of the game. Big defensive stop there. That sack was massive. Phil says, great pass breakup. Thank you, Kevin. Appreciate it. Sean says, Pats have 2 decoy candidates. I agree. Judon and J.C. Jackson. That was just a good play by Adrian Phillips. was a massive sack, man. Massive sack. Could take that one or two ways. Betting Tip says, come on, Bills, 3 and out. Odd Big King says, if Buffalo loses 3 more games, they may not even make the playoffs. I doubt they lose 3 more games. I mean, I guess they play New England twice and the Bucs, so I guess that could happen, but if they're good enough, they should win at least one of those games. Meemaw says TJ Watt is cute. Bill says good job by Gunner not to headbutt the ball. Yeah, I mean, a game could be 11-0 right now. Even worse, potentially. Just a bad play by Harry, man. Not a smart play. Rodriguez says, hey, Mitch, what team are you cheering for? Do you not know, Rodriguez? M says defense is going to win the game for the Pats. Rival says Tom Brady should retire. Yeah, he should retire because it's getting too easy at this point for Tom Brady. Got to make it easier on the rest. Yes, Richard Sherman's going to play safety, which is pretty cool, and I think it's the right move for his career and for the Bucs, because I think that's the best way to extend his career. I formation on first down. Hand off Damian Harris, and that is a great defensive play by the Bills. They'll likely lose 2 or 3. Basham Jr. makes the play there. Yeah, for Sherman, I think, obviously, he just can't run as a corner anymore. So playing as a safety, you can be, he could get away with his smarts and his reactions and the ability to play the ball. He's always been good at that. He's still physical. It could also help Tampa Bay because I feel like when they have their 3 starting corners, they're decent at that spot. But if he could be like a third safety for them, that might help. 2nd and 12, New England. Jonnu Smith, the right tight end. There is a flag on this play, and it's probably on New England. 4:31 left in the first half. Oh, timeout. Oh, New England called a timeout, but the ref threw a flag, so weird. 4:31. And Sean McDermott is still lighting the ref up. Maybe focus on coaching there, Sean. 11-7 Patriots right now. Timeout. 2nd and long for New England coming up. Do I still think the Chiefs are overrated? Yes. They're good. They're not great. What everyone thought they would be. .431 left in the second. 130 total yards for New England. 67 for the Bills. It is 11-7 Patriots. Despite the field position advantage for the Bills by about 27 yards, they are losing in the game. At the 14, Patriots, 2 receivers to the left. Henry, the tight end to the right. Toss to the left for Harris, and he's going to go backwards significantly. It's a loss of about 6 or 7 yards. All of the Bills players playing the run there. 3rd down. So let's see what happens here. Good penetration by Phillips, as well as 57. Not quite sure who that is. And Hyde comes downhill from his safety spot to make that stop. So 3rd and long, I expect New England to play this pretty conservatively here. 3rd and 16. Mack hands off. Bolden breaks outside. Bolden breaks a tackle and gains about 10 yards. 8 or 9 yards. Patriots will punt the ball. with 3 minutes remaining in the half. Fourth and 6. Sean McDermott's real fired up. Patriots will likely let this clock tick down. Bailey to punt. Ball bounces at the 40, 35, and goes out of bounds at the 34-yard line. So still not the greatest punts from Bailey here. The wind clearly affecting his ability to perform. And the Bills will get the ball at their own 34-yard line. Durkan says New England's going to have to pass eventually. Yeah, we'll see, man. We'll see. Jay says turnover coming up. Yeah, Bills have not thrown, or Patriots have not thrown with the wind at all. I think Patriots are comfortable playing the way they're playing right now. Trying to limit the mistakes, obviously. Is what it is, man. Until they have to pass, they will pass. But I think they're comfortable where they're at right now. The Bills start moving the ball and scoring, then maybe that will change things. What do I think the final score will be? Who knows? Who knows? I think I had it like New England 24-20, but I don't know if it's going to get quite that high, to be honest. Scott says final score 11-7. Kevin says Mac is no Brady if he can't throw it all in these conditions. We want a JC Jackson pick in the chat. Sports fan says, Mitch, your team doesn't pass. Even with the wind, you got to pass. Yeah, it's really, really windy. I don't hate the game plan so far, though. I'm not mad at it at all. Handoff, and that's a gain of 1 for Buffalo. 2:50 remaining in the second quarter. I mean, the Colts beat the Texans. I think everyone thought that was going to happen. Nah, you sports fan, pick the Bills, bro. 2nd and 9, throw by Allen outside, and that was weird by Diggs, I think, who caught that. Yeah, he kind of just fell down. I don't know. That was odd. So it's probably going to get to the 2-minute warning. That's a gain of 6, so it'll be 3rd and 3. Two minutes left in the first half, and yep, they're going to take it 2-minute warning. So 11-7, Patriots. Very, very, very interesting game so far. This is a big 3rd and 3 for the Bills. Big 3rd and 3 coming up. Sports fan, the Ravens. Remember my overrated video where everyone trolled me? I mean, it's coming back. It's coming back. Eventually. Johnny C says, Pats win this one. BB and Matt got this. Got to clean it up a bit. Well, yeah, that one play definitely hurt. Definitely hurt. I think one area that needs to be better for New England in the second half is definitely special teams, especially the punting and obviously just the field position, because they're winning the game, but they have clearly been outplayed in special teams, just field position. I mean, I think the Bills have an average start of like their own 45-yard line. New England has an average start of their own 20-yard line. So somehow they're still winning the game, which is good. But like in the second half, you can't continue to play that way in this type of game because eventually that's going to hurt you. Eventually the Bills are going to score. Marcus says, big fan here. If the Patriots lose, then they will drop to the 5 seed. Are you a big fan of me? Big fan of Patriots? If you are a big fan of the channel, appreciate it. Thank you, Marcus. If you guys haven't already, thanks for the 101 likes at half. Make sure you do Gronk, spike that like button. Thanks for joining me here tonight for a big game in the AFC East for the top seed in the AFC East. And I believe maybe the AFC. I'm not sure if the Bills win, they'd be first in the AFC. I know New England would be if they win, and they already are. But, yeah. Nonetheless, big game. All right. Tiger says, hello, sir. What's up, Tiger? 3rd and 3, Bills. Bunch to the left. Patriots send a blitz off the edge, and it's batted down by Kyle Van Noy. That is an incompletion. Now, will the Bills punt, or will they decide to go for it? My guess is they will punt, but... Great play by New England. They get a free man off the edge for Judon, and Van Noy plays it all the way and bats the ball down. Great defense by New England. I think if you're the Bills, you might want to block number 9. That's just my opinion, but I don't know. I'll leave that up to the Bills. 1:56 left in the first half, and it is a punt from the Bills. Gunnar Olszewski calls a fair catch at the 25-yard line. So another solid punt from the Bills. 1:48 remaining in the first half. Nah, solid hit, Bodo. Bill says 2 first downs, I think, so far, other than that big run. All run offense is not moving the ball, and the Bills are just loading up on the run. I thought they had a couple really good drives there, in my opinion. It's really tough to move the ball in these conditions, bro. You can't expect for them to score 30 points. Like, it's a good defense, too. I mean, like, even if this was a normal game, it would still be tough to move the ball. So, I don't know. I think you guys are just expecting too much. Obviously, I'd like to see them pass it a tad bit more, like maybe even the screens, get the screen game going. But I don't think you can really complain about this so far. Betting tip says Mitch is Zach Wilson's brother. All right. At the 25-yard line, Jonnu Smith motions from left to right. Jakob Johnson, fullback in the game. Handoff up the middle. That's a good run. Damian Harris breaks a tackle. Damian Harris to the 43-yard line. And that's why you have to keep running the ball, right, guys? There's going to be negative gains, or negative losses, I should say. There's going to be gains for 1 yard, for 2 yards, but there's going to be runs for 10, 15 yards. No matter how many people are in the box in this type of game, if you could just keep running the ball, you can get yards. And that's exactly what New England is doing here. Handoff on first down again. Damian Harris backs up into a yard or two. Kind of fell over his offensive lineman. Joe with $2 super chat. Thank you, Joe. Appreciate it, man. Says, I need Knox to score to win 1,000. All right, we'll see, Joe. M says Mac 10. Let's go. Patrick says we like winning. We don't care about style points. I like it. I like it. That's the old school mentality. At the 44-yard line, handoff Stevenson, and he gets a yard. They're going to give him a yard, which was generous. 30 seconds remaining in the second quarter and a timeout from the Patriots. Third down, sorry. Third down and I believe 8. Damn right, Meemaw. Damn right. What's up, Don? All right. Damian Harris has his helmet off and he's going... I don't know if he's hurt. He seems okay. Has his helmet off, though, so that could be a concern for him for the rest of the game if that's the case. All right, third down and 7. New England, handoff up the middle. Stevenson breaks 2 tackles, breaks almost 3 tackles, gets to the 50-yard line, but it will be 4th down. So will the Bills call a timeout? It doesn't look like they will. And Bill might just run this clock out here. I would at least make the Patriots kick the ball so that you can return a punt. Okay, now they call a timeout with 7 seconds remaining. So Damian Harris shaken up maybe a little bit, went to the locker room early. Bills have the option to receive the second half kickoff, so they obviously deferred. So Patriots will punt with 7 seconds remaining in the half. I mean, they could just go for it, but because there's only 7 seconds, you're at the 50-yard line. They could, but I guess there's not enough of an advantageous, like, there's not enough positive to going for it here, I guess. But like, if you don't get it, probably like there's only 3 seconds left, and it's not like you're gonna kick a field goal from the 50-yard line. So I don't know. 7 seconds left in the first half. Jake Bailey punts it high. The ball bounces at the 5, and there's no time left in the half, so that will be halftime. 11-7 Patriots, and the Bills will receive the ball after halftime. So they played it very conservatively. Alexis says, this is the most boring game I have ever witnessed. I honestly think it's not that boring. From my perspective, I just think it's really, really interesting. You know, maybe I'm a nerd, but I think it's kind of interesting, like the way that these two teams are trying to play it with the atmosphere and the weather. Nightfall says we have to throw the ball. So, in the third quarter, Buffalo will have that direction they prefer to throw the ball in, so we'll see that. Although they've thrown the ball in either direction, they haven't really mind throwing the ball. Patriots 11, Nikhil 7, nice. Silent Knight says, not sure who thought there was going to be a lot of passing in a 60-mile-per-hour gust. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know, man. They haven't been paying attention, obviously. History says the Patriots are a second half team. Patrick says the Bills will win it with a turnover. Steve says, I actually thought Allen was impressive. Did not expect that accuracy on certain throws. Their tight end Knox sucked. Bodo says you can hear the fans chanting boring, boring. Just because a couple of them jump through tables doesn't mean this is WWE. Hey, the teams are just doing what they can to win the game. Sean says, Mitch, shout out my pregnant wife, Amy. She's annoyed that I'm watching. Amy, relax. What's up, Amy? What's up, Sean? Neil says, you must have missed the Chiefs game. I literally won 354 on the game and fell asleep. Mitch, do you think that the Eagles make the wild card? The Vikings suck, the Niners aren't a lock, and Washington is our main threat. What are your thoughts? Yeah, I mean, I think the Niners will make it. I think the other seed is going to be between Washington and Philly, and those divisional games could really end up deciding it. They've got a chance. They've got a chance. Washington's playing really good right now, though. It's tough not to go with Washington the way they're playing. Christina says, we got this. Flex on them. Dance on them. Oh, they're showing the promo for the 07 season for the Tom Brady doc. I'm going to cry during that for sure. Big Al says, total yards, New England 161, Buffalo 74. Passing yards, 41 for Buffalo, New England 12. Rushing yards, New England 149, Buffalo 33. 5 first downs for each team. Carlos says, hey, Mitch, who's controlling the ball? I would say New England's been the better team so far, for the most part. How do I feel about the game? I feel pretty good as a Patriots fan. Hopefully they can keep running the ball well. Defense has got to continue to play well. But like I said, I think special teams has got to be better. And there might have to be a couple passes here and there. You know, I'm not saying you even have to pass the ball 10 times in this game. But if you could just pass the ball 5 times in this game, it might be advantageous. But the running game can keep getting a few chunk plays here and there. I mean, that will be effective for them. But the defense has to keep playing stout. Hopefully a turnover. A turnover could be big in this game. 1 turnover for either side might end up determining who wins or loses the game, which already New England has 1 turnover, but that helped the Bills. If Harry doesn't touch the ball, it's 11-0, and New England's sitting very pretty right now, but that is not the case. Do I know what games I'll be live streaming on Sunday? Definitely Tampa Bay and Buffalo. I'm not sure about the other time slot, though. Possibly Arizona and the Rams on Monday. I'll think about that one. Is there a game you guys want to see me do other than those two? That's cool, Sean. Anytime, man. William says it's amazing. Coach B, Coach of the Year. Christina, you've told me Sabrina's a Bucks fan. Is Sabrina a Bucks fan because of Brady? Big Al with the stat update. Third down conversions. Buffalo 3 for 7, 42.9%. New England 2 for 7, 28.6%. Penalties, Buffalo 2 for 15, New England 1 for 5. Time of possession, 15:30 for New England, 14:30 for Buffalo. Thank you to Big Al. Marcus, $5. Thank you, Marcus. Says thoughts on the AFC as a whole. I think the AFC is pretty weak this year. You'll see where I power rank certain teams through my power rankings video. But I think the main contenders are the two teams playing in this game. And I think I like New England a little bit more in the playoffs. Kansas City and Tennessee if they can get everyone healthy, which is a big if. But they've got a chance too. So those four teams would be the teams I would favor in the playoffs. And some of it will come down to home field is going to be probably pretty big in such a tight race. Yeah, I don't think the conference has like one superior elite team. I think the most well-rounded team is New England. I think the Chiefs obviously have a proven track record of success, but they do have their own flaws in ways, and their offense hasn't been as great. The Titans looked pretty good when they were all healthy. And the Bills definitely certainly have upside. But they do have their questions. So everyone else, I'm not a huge fan of. The Ravens are flawed. The Chargers are flawed. The Bengals are flawed. Anybody else you bring up, I just don't think have what it takes to go on a run. But those four teams, I think, are probably the ones that I like most. Cooper says, I love your vids. Thank you, Cooper. Appreciate it. He says, go Bills. Sports fan says, Mitch, do the Cowboys in Washington, huge game for the NFC East teams besides the Giants? That's true. Is it in the morning? So she's lying is what you're saying, Christina? She likes Gronk. Okay. Peter says, let's go Pats. What's up, Peter? Nice to see you. Steve says, curious, why if the Bills won the coin toss, would they have chosen so that they could go against the win in the fourth? Seems like a bad decision. Maybe to gain the early edge in the game in the first quarter. Potentially. I don't know. Maybe they think that the wind's going to calm down later. That could also be a thing. I don't know. That's probably over my head, to be honest. I probably don't know. They probably have a better idea. Cooper says he's a Browns fan, but he really loves the Bills. A little odd. What's my score prediction? I'll go with I'll go with 19 to 19-13, New England. Okay. Yeah, I'll consider it, sports fan, for sure. I'll have to look at the whole schedule. Will Mac 10 pass for 100? I hope not. I hope not, because that means New England might be trailing in the game. So I'm going to say no. What's up, Natasha? How you doing? Johnny C's a big Natasha guy. Big fan. Kevin says losing the #1 seed because of a mental error is going to be big for me. It's going to suck big time, he says. Badass says 14-10 Patriots. Okay. That could happen. Edson says, do you believe we can score coming out of the break? Who's we? Patriots? Bills start with the ball. Bears are so bad, sports fan. It's not going to happen. They're terrible. Peter says, kudos to McDaniels for sticking with the run game. Toss McDaniels living up to his nickname. Yes. All right. Quarter 3 is about to begin. The Bills will start with the ball. Unless they decide to kick. New England special teams got to be better in this half, guys. Although I will say, big field goal by Nick Folk. That field goal is big. Tasha says Patriots become alive in the second half. All right. Bills will receive the ball, bounces into the end zone, and a touchback for the Bills. So they'll begin their first drive of the second half at the 25-yard line. All right. This game between the 8-4 Pats and the 7-4 Bills. Let's get the chat going in the second half, guys. Let's go. Let me know who you think's going to win. Give me a 2 if you think it's going to be the Bills. If it's a 1, give me the Patriots. Allen drops back and throws down to Beasley, and that's close to a first down. It is a first down to the 36-yard line of Buffalo. $14:35 left in the third quarter. Handoff. And a gain of 4 by the Bills. A push forward. Patriots injury update. Damian Harris is questionable to return with a hamstring. So keep that in mind. We might see a lot of Stevenson and Brandon Bolden for the rest of the game. He is jogging back to the sidelines, or maybe he's just jogging on the sidelines. I don't know. 2nd and 5. Bills at their own 40. In the shotgun again. Trips to the left. Allen going to pass. Play action. Throw! And it's almost intercepted by Jalen Mills. 3rd and 5 coming up. Jalen Mills playing one-on-one with Emmanuel Sanders, and they're both jawing at each other. That's a good battle between two pros. Two veterans there, Jalen Mills and Emmanuel Sanders. That's the matchup I thought we would see today. I think they're playing a lot of Mills on Sanders and Bryant on Beasley and Jackson on Diggs. So we got 3rd and 5 here. Allen looking right again, and it's almost intercepted again, this time for J.C. Jackson. So it's 4th and 5. Bills got to be very, very aware of that. If J.C. Jackson takes that the other way, that's the game. 13:49 left in the 3rd quarter. Looking for Stephon Diggs on a little out route, sort of like curl route to the sidelines, and J.C. nearly picked that going the other way. That's great defense by J.C. All right, 4th and 5, 13 minutes remaining in the 3rd quarter. Punt coming up for the Bills. Yeah, that could have been a pick 6 for sure. Punt. It's another good punt by the Bills, and this one drops over the head of Gunner and into the end zone for a touchback. So Bills again with a great punt. I got to give credit to the punter. 13:40 left in the 3rd. Wind seems to be maybe a little bit less, or maybe it's just the way the Bills are trying to play this, but interesting. They go with 2 out of 3 downs or 3 out of 4 plays were a pass. 1 completion, 2 nearly intercepted, 1 nearly a pick 6, and then 1 was a run for about 3 yards. So we'll see how New England plays it. They're going the opposite way again, which is the way with heavier wind. So we'll see how that impacts them if they continue to run the ball, if they maybe mix it up a little bit here in the second half. Yes, Cheese Man got my vote for sure. Punting with the wind. Yeah. Lamp says should be passing 3 or 4 yard flares turning into 8 or 9 yard plays. It's scary, man. It's scary to do if you just saw that Bills series. If that ball just takes the wrong path and goes into a defender's lap, you're in trouble. And the problem with all the short passes too is all the short lamps. He wants to be called lamps. All the short passes too can easily be played and tackled or picked, right? If you know a team's going to throw short consistently, you can somewhat jump those. Cooper's got 21-14 Bills. Betting tip says the Bills suck at the run game. Pats are good at defending it. Got a commercial right now, guys. If you haven't already, make sure you do. Gronk, spike that like button. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel. And Gronk, spike that notification bell for the latest upload. We are back in Buffalo with the first series of the second half for the Patriots. M says, let's go airborne. All right. No, we don't, Johnny. Well, I don't. I'm not in an area where that happens, but like really up north, I think it does happen, but not in Vancouver. I formation. Handoff, Stevenson up the gut, and Stevenson gets 3. Second down and 7 coming up for the Patriots. They got to find a way to keep moving this ball. Another score in this game would be massive if you're the Patriots. Yeah, once in a while. I think it would be more advantageous for New England to throw it a little bit because I don't think the Bills are expecting it. They literally have their whole defense at the line of scrimmage. So New England here has 3 receivers in the game, makes the Bills spread out defensively a little bit more. 2nd and 6. Handoff again to Stevenson. Stevenson burying his body for a first down. That was an impressive run by Ramondre Stevenson, breaking a tackle or 2. for a first down. Great blocking inside there. And then Stevenson breaks 2 tackles to get the first down. Kelvin says, what's up, Patriots all day? What's going on, man? Thanks for joining. Go Pats. Robert says, hi, what's up? Robert, how you doing? At the 30-yard line of New England, Pats got the ball, 1st and 10. Motion Bourne, handoff to Bourne. Bourne trying to find space. He does find a little bit, a crack to get 3. Patriots finding every sort of way to run the ball. Left, right, middle, trap, toss, stretch, dive, reverse, touch pass. The only thing we haven't seen so far is quarterback run. At the 34, New England's 34, 2nd and 7. Handoff Stevenson. Broken tackle Stevenson. He breaks another one. 40, 45, and close to the 50 is Ramondre Stevenson. There is a late flag. Holding on New England, which is a killer. 2nd down. Wow. Jonnu Smith gets the holding call. It was in the direction of the run. Let's see. He tried to avoid it too, so I don't know. I can't really blame Jonnu for that one. He tried to avoid it. I don't necessarily know. Yeah, that was a borderline call, kind of like the Bills one earlier, but 2nd and 17 puts you in a deep position on 2nd down here. At your own 24 now. Mack toss to the right. Stevenson looking for a cut lane, and he finds it up the middle for a gain of 4. 3rd down and long. 11 minutes remaining in the 3rd quarter. Patriots got a 3rd down and long. Will they go to the air here, or will they keep it on the ground? 3rd and 13. Here we go. 3rd and 13. Patriots run the ball up the middle and get a yard. So they're just going to avoid passing the ball in these sort of situations. And the Patriots will punt. So 10 minutes, 20 seconds left in the 3rd. New England is going to punt on 4th down. Good play by Phillips there in the backfield of New England. 10 minutes remaining in the 3rd quarter. I don't even think this is a bad game. Maybe it's because I'm a fan of one of the teams. I don't know. It's a good play by Phillips. Micah Hyde back to return the punt. 9 minutes and 30 seconds when Jake Bailey's going to punt this. It's frustrating to watch as a fan, but it's also, you kind of know, right? The Bills are loading up, and someone jumped on one of the sides of the ball. False start on New England, which hurts because you move back 5, and that makes the punt more difficult. 9:34 left in the 3rd. New England continues to make errors on special teams. Fourth and 17. So Jake Bailey does have the gunners wide open, but that would be, a risky pass. Now the Bills cover them up. Bailey punts it away. It bounces at the 45 of Buffalo, continues to bounce, and the Bills will take over with pretty good field position at their own 37-yard line. 9:15 remaining in the 3rd quarter. 11-7 Patriots in what is a absolutely weather game. This is a windy, windy game. A weather fest. Betting Tips has $1,000 on the Bills. Peter Griffin with the shotgun says, pass the ball, McDaniels. Man, Betting Tips must have lost a lot of money over the years betting against Tom Brady. He says he hates any team Tom Brady plays for. Christina says, we need a pick. Let's go, Pats. I'm sensing a pick coming for New England. It's going to happen, Christina. It's going to happen. I'm going to say JC gets one. Nightfall says, we need to throw the damn ball. Lamp says, like and subscribe. Yes, the lamp. Lamp. I don't really see the point about complaining about refs. There's too many bad calls to ever care too much. What's up, Pete? VP says 1,000. You got a lot of balls. Talking to Betting Tips. Can we not throw it? 1 for 1. That's it. Oh, Damian Harris' status changed from healthy to questionable. So I assume he's... that might just be late. That was my fantasy app. All right. Here we go. At the 37-yard line, Bills are huddling up. 9:15 remaining in the third. Temperature 35 degrees, feels like 22. Winds 25 to 35 miles per hour. Left to right, gusts 50 to 55. That's what it says. Trips to the left. Tight end to the right. Allen going to throw. Throws to the left. He's got a receiver, and that's a first down into New England territory at the 43 of the Patriots. Emmanuel Sanders is pumped about that one. The Bills don't mind going to the air in this game. They have still passed the ball, I believe, more than they've ran it. At least it's close. This is the direction the Bills do want to pass the ball in, though. What, 1st and 10? In New England territory. 8:40 remaining in the third. At New England's 44-yard line. Josh Allen. Play action. Got time. He's going to go deep to the left. Stephon Diggs. Incomplete. I don't know if it went off the hands of Diggs. It was a great pass by Allen considering the weather. It's really difficult to complete those passes, though. So Jawan Williams is outside. Goes on a double move, and McCourty's kind of late to get there, and the ball just bounces off of Diggs' left arm, sorry. It's hard to track the ball in this weather, and the DB, Jawan Williams, is expecting Diggs to stay, right? He's expecting a curl route there. Diggs hits him with a stop and go. 2nd and 10, Allen handoff, and that is a gain of 3. So it'll be 3rd and 7 at the Patriots' 41-yard line. It hit him in that left arm. It's because the ball is it's like moving in the air. Like it's hard to track, right? It's over his shoulder. He's having to track the ball like this. It's hard to track it. 3rd and 7 here for the Bills. This is a big 3rd down right in this key field position. Blitz sent by New England. Allen escapes a sack. He's going to run. And eventually, did he get it? He's close Depends where the ref spots it. He's going to spot it a yard short of the first down. Allen made a heroic attempt at trying to get that first down on a scramble to his right. Eventually, Jawan Bentley pushed him out. He escaped a Van Oya sack. And then there was a hold by Zach Moss on Jamie Collins, who he wanted called, but it was not called. It was Miles Bryant who pushed him out of bounds. Yeah, that's definitely a yard short. So it's going to be... Oh, there's a late flag. Okay, that's the worst call in this game so far. There's a personal foul on Miles Bryant for pushing Josh Allen out of bounds. That's 15 yards. And like I said, I don't usually complain about refs. That's an awful call. Allen broke a tackle, and then Bryant was pushing him out of bounds. That is one of the worst calls you'll see all season long. That's a horrible call. Like, horrific. You can't let the guy... You can't let Allen get the first down. That's a bad call. So now it gives Buffalo a free first down at New England's 20-yard line, bunched to the left. And New England's got a high snap, and Buffalo gains 3 on the ground on first down. 2nd and 7 coming up. Yeah, that was a terrible call. I don't know. You can't call that, man, especially in this game. So far, play selection for the Bills, 18 rushes, 16 passes. 7 minutes remaining in the third quarter. Stephon Diggs out wide to the right. JC follows him. There's like shit on the field, like bags and crap. No, play action and incomplete. 3rd and 7. I was looking for a flag there. Because New England might have gotten away with a little bit of a tug here, but I'm not sure. Let's see the replay. No. That's a good no call. So here we go. 3rd and 7. Bill yelled at the ref. All right, 3rd and 7. Pressure on Allen. He throws to his right, and it is incomplete. Good blitz by New England. Forces a tough throw and a tough catch for Cole Beasley. 4th and 7. Will the Bills kick the field goal? I assume they will because they've got the wind going that way for them. 6:39 remaining in the third, and it looks like Allen's going to the sidelines. So the referee gives the Bills a field goal attempt here with 6:39 left. Bass this season is 15 for 15 inside 40 yards. But again, the wind could cause a difficult kick here. It's 35 yards. The wind's going this way. We saw him make an extra point this way, but you never know. All right, Bass is good. Just inside the right upright. So the Patriots are up by 1, 11-10. It's a tight football game. Ooh, just makes it inside that left upright. It was close to missing. It was close. It was close. It almost hit the bar. So at least New England holds them to a field goal there, but the offense has got to get some points. Currently on commercial, guys. Intense game, man. Every yard matters. Every yard. That's why you hate to see those bad calls, bro. Of course, New England's offense got last drive. That's, you know, one of the troubles with running every play is you could get a holding call. Ramondre Stevenson had a big run. You know, it was a little bit of a 50-50 hold call, and they called Judon for a 10-yard penalty, and then you're stuck in 3rd and 13. So they can't, you know, those holding calls, those personal fouls, pass interferences, those are such an inflated calls in this weather because every yard matters in this game because of the weather. So all right. Put my phone in the drawer for a sec. New England's got the ball now, or at least getting it. I'll guess I keep it on the Bills' side for now until New England gets it. 11-10 Patriots with 6:35 left in the third quarter. Bass to kick off after a field goal on that drive. Bass has made both his kicks in this direction and kicks that ball straight out of the end zone. That ball is soaring through the end zone by like 10 to 15 yards. I saw that. I saw the update, Bodo. Jeff Carter scored. Patriots rushing chart so far. 6 for 142 and a touchdown up the middle. 6 for 11 to the left. 8 for 15 to the right. A lot of their yards have come on that one play. There's been a couple other good plays, but all right, I formation, heavy set for New England on first down. Mack hands off to Harris. Harris is back in the game, by the way. He breaks it to the 40, to the 45, and out of bounds at the 47. Is there a holding call? That's a gain of 22 for Damian Harris. He might still be dealing with that hamstring injury as he kind of comes off the field a little bit gingerly there. But hey, he's battling like a warrior. I know what it's like to have a hamstring injury. Those things bug you all the time when you're running. Maybe take it easy on him. We need him for the playoffs. All right, Stevenson in the game now at the 47-yard line. Handoff Stevenson to the left. Stevenson's got room to the 50, to the 45. Backs his way into a first down. Patriots 2 consecutive runs for first downs. Into Buffalo territory with 5 minutes remaining in the game. Or in the third quarter, sorry. Not the game. Don't get it twisted. We got a lot of game left. Good blocking by New England on those last 2 plays. Great block by Jonnu Smith on Matt Milano. 5 minutes, 25 seconds remaining in the third. 1st and 10 at the Buffalo 42. I formation again. N'Keal Harry, the lone receiver, blocking. We know it's going to be a run. It's a toss to the left. Stevenson cracks it up, and he gets another good gain. A gain of 6 on first down. 5 minutes remaining in the third quarter. 11-10 New England. A touchdown here would be huge for New England if they could potentially get it. Field goal from this direction is going to be difficult. This is the way that the wind soars the most. Obviously, you're going against the wind in this direction for New England. Buffalo has the wind this quarter, which helped them on their last drive. 2nd and 4. Mac Jones handoff. He breaks a tackle, and he can't break a second. He does not get a yard there, just no gain. 3rd down and 4 coming up. Buffalo has every single person on their team at the line of scrimmage except for Micah Hyde, who is the only safety deep. There's only one player past 5 yards of the line of scrimmage for Buffalo for just about this entire game. 3rd down, 4 minutes remaining in the third quarter. 3rd and 5 for the Patriots. This time they've got Jacoby Myers lined up as a fullback. They quarterback sneak it. Did they get the first down? I think they're close. Looks like they gained 4 yards or 3 yards on that quarterback sneak, just pushing the ball up the middle. So now it's going to be, obviously they're going to go for it here on 4th down. I don't think you call a quarterback sneak on 3rd and 5 if you're not going to go for it. So 3 minutes, 35 seconds remaining in the third. 4th and 1 for the Patriots. They bring in N'Keal Harry, Jakob Johnson, and company. 3 minutes, 20 seconds, and running. New England in Buffalo territory, but obviously a field goal is way too difficult from here because of the weather. So it's I formation for the Pats. They got a lone receiver to the right. New England runs a quarterback sneak again. I don't know where he is, to be honest with you. I can't even tell you if he got the first down. Oh, there's Mac Jones. He's got the first down. I couldn't see him, and then he ended up on the other side of the yellow line. I'm like, oh, I guess he's got the first down. That was funny. So they just run the same play out of different formation. And nobody lined up over the center, which allows Mac Jones to get that. 1st and 10. Mac. Oh. Is there a timeout? Stevenson's trying to run to the end zone, but there was like 5 whistles called. 2:29 left in the third. I think there was a timeout, potentially. I don't know if there's a flag because I don't see one. Maybe they're reviewing if Mac Jones got the first down or not, but I don't know how you can tell because there's no camera angle showing him he's short. And all you see is Mac Jones crossing the yellow line at the end. I have no idea how you can see if he got the first down or not. So, like, if they overturn this, it's complete garbage because I don't know how you can even tell. The ruling on the field is a first down. They would have to have a camera angle that shows Mac Jones short of the first down. This would obviously cost the Bills a timeout. I have yet to see a camera angle that shows that he is short of the first down. Yeah, he disappeared. I don't know how you could see him. Oh, Crosby got a goal. Nice. Jake says he's way short. Daniel says he's short. Bill says he disappeared. Rolando. Oh, Roland. Rolando, I think. It was a first down, he says. Oh, they're up 3-0. Nice, Bodo. Yeah, I don't know how they can overturn this. No evidence. I agree with Owen. I don't know, like, I'm not saying this just because I'm a Pats fan. Literally, I don't know how you could overturn this. Jake is saying that you see him short repeatedly. So the ref is still looking at the replay. Ruling on the field stands as I thought. And stands does not mean it is confirmed. Confirmed means he was confirmed to get the first down. Stands mean it's just the same as what it was on the field because they can't see whether he got the first down via replay. They don't have a camera in everyone's helmet, so they can't see if it was a first down. They call the first down on the field. You see Mac Jones cross the first down marker at the end of the play. Therefore, the play stands. 2:29 remaining in the third quarter. New England now has a first down in Bills' territory. I'm not sure which yard line yet. Rush 34 times for New England. One pass. One pass for the Patriots, and they are winning 11-10. They've got a first down, up by a point. The Patriots have 211 rushing yards in this game. They've got it at the Bills' 32-yard line, I formation with the lone receiver to the left. Jones runs with Stevenson, and Stevenson is stuffed. He gets 0. They are at, hold on, the 30-something, I think. You kind of got to get another first down, though, to even think about points. 2 minutes left in the third quarter. 2nd and 10 at Buffalo's 32-yard line. Run to the right. Stevenson is going to break it. And he gets to the Buffalo 21-yard line for a first down. Patriots. You got to think eventually Buffalo is just going to get worn down here from defending the run on 50 plays. So Stevenson, great blocking again by New England. You've got Jakob Johnson cracking inside, Mason going outside, Stevenson going through that hole to the right. 1st and 10 at the Buffalo 21-yard line. Mac Jones in the I form, Stevenson the back. Stevenson runs to the right, goes up the middle, making sure he doesn't lose the football at the 25, or at the 15, of Buffalo. 1 minute remaining in the third quarter. Have yet to see Damian Harris in the last 4 plays dealing with a hamstring injury. This has mostly been Ramondre Stevenson running the ball on this drive and running it well. Could see a little Brandon Bolden. 2nd and 5. Stevenson again the back. Jakob Johnson at fullback. Jonnu Smith at tight end. Mack hands off to the right. Stevenson gets another Patriot first down at the 10 of Buffalo. First down. The Dre Express, says Phil. Patriots O-line's playing phenomenal. I agree. 10 seconds left in the third quarter. And the Patriots are content to take this to the 4th. Flip the field in this inside the 10-yard line. If New England's able to get a touchdown here, it would be absolutely massive. And you would have to consider whether or not, if they score, whether or not they would go for 2 to try to make it a 2-score game, because at that point, a 2-score game in this game would be very, very difficult to overcome. So this would be very, very interesting. If New England could punch this in, it'd be huge. So we'll see in the fourth quarter, start of the fourth quarter. Very, very strategic football game. I'm just absolutely loving watching this because of Josh McDaniels in this game and what he's doing, and the way the Patriots game plan is, and just like all that sort of stuff. I know it can seem a little boring because it's like 50 runs, but I think it's pretty fascinating. Carlos says, just don't fumble. I agree with that. Sister Safety says, let's go Patriots. Jay says, let's get it, boys. Go Patriots. Toxic says, Pats. Guys, if you've enjoyed the game so far, if you've enjoyed the live stream, we've got over 330 people in here. Don't forget to Gronk spike the like button. Let's try to get to 200 likes by the end of this video. We need 70 more to get there. We're at 130. Don't forget to Gronk spike that like button. If you prefer it, Hunter Henry spike that like button. Thanks, Ashton. Appreciate it. Charles says 1940s football. Harrison says Patriots O-line is too nasty. Nicholas says, Mitch, how is Buffalo not stopping the run? Because Patriots are just way bigger than them. Betting Tip says, come on, Bills. Jay says, Jones still 100%. Perfect passing, 1 for 1. What a game for him. M says, smash mouth football. Matthew says, they know they're going to run, and Pats are still getting good runs. Singh says, do you have a song about the Pats? No, I don't. I don't have a song about the Pats. Big Data's trying to put a mark on Mac Jones, but I would say this. There have been games where Mac Jones has won games for New England or kept them in games. So while I agree their defense and their coaching is the most important part, Mac has, like, just look at last week versus the Titans. Mac Jones won that game for them. So this is just this is just Patriots football. They're going to do what they have to do to win. We're in the fourth quarter here, 11-10. 15 minutes left in the game. At the 10-yard line, New England. Handoff, and that is immediately tackled for a loss by Matt Milano, who's amped up for that one. 14:50 remaining in the game. And Milano finally makes a play there. It looked like nobody blocked him. Let's see. Yeah, nobody blocks him. And then he just gets a free hit on Stevenson. All right, now at the 14-yard line of Buffalo, 2nd and 13, run, and again, that is stopped for a loss at the Buffalo 19. Buffalo's basically playing a goal line front right now. They're playing goal line defense. 14 minutes left in the fourth quarter. And Milano is just running straight through the gap and making the tackle there, and he's done a good job the last 2 plays. So this is going to be a 3rd and 18. It will be very interesting to see what New England calls in this scenario here. So now they've got 2 receivers in the game. Handoff again to Stevenson, Bolden, sorry. And he gets 3 yards there on 3rd and 18 to make it 4th and 15. With 13 minutes remaining in the game, I'm expecting Nick Folk to come out for a field goal attempt here. That was a good adjustment by the Bills to play that heavy front with that personnel. They pretty much took cornerbacks off the field there. No passes on that drive either by New England. Nick Folk, 34-yard attempt. And it is good. That one swerved, but it ended up going in. So 14-10 Patriots with 13:01 left to play in the game. I've never seen so much commitment to a game plan. That's New England for you. Scotty says, throw the effing ball. Phil says, wow, it's good. 3 points is big, man. 3 points is big. Christy says, let's go Pats. There's his score. Badass might have called it, but the game is far from over. Charles says the best game in 10 years. Johnny says I'm still nervous, to be honest. Come on, defense. Sterling says Harry spiked the like button. Bill says Tim Wakefield knuckler on that kick. Should be 14-0, says Daniel. You could make an argument for that. Big Data says, I don't have Mac Jones. I don't hate Mac Jones. I just hate the irrational hype. I liked him a lot out of college. What's irrational about the hype that he's gotten? I mean, he deserves a lot of praise for how he's played this season. I don't really understand that, though. Surprised that tight ends aren't being used much. I mean, nobody is being used in the passing game. They've tried. Jonnu has the only catch, and Jonnu also carried the ball, but Hunter Henry has been very limited in this game, has barely played. Jonnu's played a lot, but as a blocker, and Michael Onwenu is playing as a tight end, and then they've got Jakob Johnson in the game. So basically their primary formation has been the 5 offensive linemen, Onwenu at tight end, Jonnu at tight end, Jakob at fullback, one of the running backs, and then N'Keal Harry at receiver, blocking. That's pretty much it. Surprised they haven't like handed the ball to Harry or something like from that formation, like do like a reverse with Harry, or even just try like a fade once, like just see like if it's one-on-one, just throw it up to the big guy and see if he can get it, like especially in the red zone. Like just try it, see if it works. 13:01 left in the game. Bill's gonna return it here from the 10-yard line, and they get a good return again to the 37-yard line. Buffalo's got it at their own 37 to start this drive. Buffalo ball. Down 4. Yeah, Bills are going the opposite direction now. 12:54 left. Shotgun for Allen. Allen, play action, throw quick to Knox. Knox trying to break tackles. Does break one, but gets about 7 yards. Makes it 2nd and 3. Quick little throw to the flat for 7. 12:45 left in the game. Why is he not allowed to throw? The wind, maybe? I don't know. It's the game plan for New England. Ask the coaches, guys. I don't know. Second down, and a run for the Bills is a gain of 1, so it's going to make it 3rd and 2. Maybe 3rd and 1, depending on where they spot the ball. 12 minutes remaining in the game. Can you dig it? Sucker. 3rd and 1. Bills, play action. Allen throw, and it is complete to Diggs to the 45-yard line of New England. Bold play call on 3rd and 1 there. But they pick up 10 for a first down. Again, zone coverage by the Patriots. Diggs finds the little space and gets the first down. Good throw by Josh Allen. Bentley tried to punch that ball out. Nearly did, actually. 1st and 10, 11 minutes left in the game. Bills football in New England territory after a first down. Allen going to throw again. Looks to the left, on the move. Throwing. And it is off the hands, and oh, that could have been intercepted, but well defended by the Patriots. Intended for Emmanuel Sanders. Great coverage by Jalen Mills. You got to feel like there's going to be an interception in this game by New England. You got to think it. Great play by Devin McCourty. Was it Devin McCourty? Devin McCourty, I think. Adrian Phillips got one of his hands on the ball. 2nd and 10. 10:54 left in the game. 2nd and 10. Buffalo in New England territory at the 45. Allen again. Gonna throw. Under pressure. Allen's going to run. Allen's got a first down. Allen's got more to the 20. Allen goes down at the 23-yard line. Good scramble by Josh Allen. Loss of containment by the defensive line for New England. Judon caused pressure, but nobody filled for him. And J.C. Jackson was in coverage. Probably should have peeled off of that coverage on Diggs to go to Allen. 1st and 10, 10:20 left in the game. And Buffalo has got the ball close to the red zone. Allen is 10 for 20 for 94 yards and a touchdown. 2 receivers to the right, 1 to the left. Handoff this time for Buffalo. Van Noy trying to strip the ball. At the 20-yard line goes Moss. 2nd down. This is nerve-wracking. 2nd and 7, 9:50 left in the game. That scramble must have been the most explosive play of the game so far. I think they're right on the commentary there. 9:30 left in the 4th. 3 receiver set. Knox at tight end. Allen got time. Gonna dump it down to his running back. And his running back gets the 1st down, I believe. And they're gonna call another flag on a hit by Hightower here. Possibly horse collar, if that's the call. Let's see. So they're going to call horse collar on New England. Let's see the replay. Yeah, that's a good call. I think that's a good call. Couple big 15-yard penalties on the Patriots defense in this game. That one's critical. 9:18 left in the game. 1st and goal, Buffalo. Inside New England's 10-yard line. In the red area. At the 6-yard line. Handoff, Moss. Moss gains the yard. And I think they're going to call it dead. Yep, okay. 2nd and goal. Or actually, I'm going to say he gained no yards. 2nd and goal here. Second and goal, 8:30 left in the game. Can the defense make a play here for the Pats, or will the Bills offense score? 8:20 left. And the Bills might have to call a timeout. They do. So that is their 2nd timeout of the half because they lost a challenge. 8:18 left in the game. Only 1 timeout remaining for Buffalo with 8 minutes and 18 seconds left. Kevin says we need a goal line stand defense. Jay says fumble. Badass says 8:18. Sister says we need a sack. Ashton says hold to a field goal. Hold to a field goal. I'm not sure Buffalo will kick a field goal. I'm not so sure they won't just go for it. All right, 2nd and goal. Nestor says he bet 500 on the Patriots to win, and he's sweating. Can't wait for the rematch, says Charles. All right, 2nd and goal. At the 6-yard line of the Patriots. Buffalo. Play action, Josh Allen. Allen looking. Allen's going to go down, and he is sacked. Judon brings him down at the 16-yard line. That's a big play for number 9, Matthew Judon. 3rd and goal, 8 minutes remaining in the game. They were looking for Dawson Knox on this play, but Devin McCourty took it away alongside Miles Bryant. And I think Judon tripped him up and then he sacked him. I think Allen thought he was down already, which I think he was, but they didn't call the whistle. 7:30 left in the game from the 3rd and goal from the 15. New England sends pressure to the end zone. Incomplete. No pass interference on the field. 4th and goal, 7:28 left in the game. And the Bills are going to have to kick a field goal here. Looking for Knox down the seam. That was going to be a very difficult throw. Devin McCourty was sitting right over top it. So, 4th and goal. Buffalo looking for flags on every play, but they're not going to get it there. Tyler Bass, first field goal made from 35 yards out. This one is from 33, I believe on the opposite end. The field goal posts are shaking. 7:28 left in the game. Bass to kick. The kick is no good. Wide to the left of where I'm looking, the right to Bass. Shortest miss of his career, but you had to know that that side of the field was going to be difficult to kick on. And Bass misses a critical field goal for Buffalo. 7:24 left in the game. New England escapes. Their defense holds strong. Big sack by Judon. And the Patriots will take over in their own side of the field. There we go. That's how we do it. That's how we do it. That's good defense. Difficult field position to be running out of, though. No, it's not really. They're at their own 15-yard line. It's not like it's their own 5-yard line. It's not that bad. I don't want to be too biased here. Someone said I sound disappointed. I don't want to be that biased. It's good defense, man. It's good defense. You get a sack on that play. You force a incompletion. They can't run the ball, man. So, like, they're not running the ball in that situation. They're running the ball for a yard at a time. So, like, there's only so much you can do, man. I'm still nervous, but there's 7 minutes remaining. If New England can have a big drive here, I like it. I like it a lot. How many times have the Patriots ran the ball? Over 40, I think. I gotta look, though. That is Ty Law's jersey, correct. So, the Patriots have ran the ball for 227 yards. They have ran the ball 43 times, or 42 or 43 times. All right, New England's got it. First down. Handoff is stuffed for a loss of 1 to Stevenson. 1 timeout remaining for the Bills. That is crucial. New England still has 3. Who do I want to win? Isn't that obvious? Second and 11. 6:50 remaining in the game. New England at their own 22. Mac Jones fakes a toss. He's on the move. He's going to pass. Was it completed? I don't think so. Incomplete. to Nelson Aguilar. Good coverage by the Bills despite that fake toss. Mack maybe should have ran. Good play by the defender on Nelson Aguilar. Forced the incompletion. It was good throw by Mack, but just better coverage there. 3rd and 11, 6:44 left in the fourth quarter. Big 3rd and 11 here for New England. At the 22, Mac Jones in the shotgun. He's going to pass. It's a screen to Bolden. Bolden picks up not enough for the first down. Only about 5 yards. So it's going to be 4th down and 5 or 6. Patriots will likely punt it here. 6 minutes remaining and a quick 3 and out for the Patriots, which is not exactly what we wanted. 4th and 4. I'm not sure why they haven't called screens more, to be honest. All right. So Jake Bailey back to punt. Double team on the wide side to Matthew Slater on the gun team. Bailey punts it high. Oh, that's a good punt, but it rolls all the way through the end zone. That's probably the best punt of the day for Jake Bailey, though. The wind obviously took it, but you almost got to try to kick it out of bounds. But the Bills will take it at their own 20-yard line. I don't mind that pass there. I mean, Mac maybe should have realized to just scramble and gain 2 yards or whatever so the clock keeps running. But, I don't mind the call. Maybe you catch them there. Maybe the corner blitzes. Maybe the corner blitzes and Nelson Aguilar's wide open. You never know. At this point, they passed twice. So, at their own 20-yard line, Josh Allen in the shotgun, trips to the right. Wide receiver to the left. Allen going to target that receiver. Back shoulder catch, unbelievable, by Stephon Diggs. They're calling it a catch at the 46-yard line of the Bills. One-on-one here, J.C. Jackson and Stephon Diggs. And a push-off by Diggs. Back shoulder, perfect. And yeah, his feet are in bounds. 1st and 10. Clock is running, though. Five minutes left in the game. Bills at their own 46. Allen quickly throws to Moss. Hightower there to greet him at the 50. Out of bounds. 5:01 left to play. 1 timeout left for the Bills. Clock is moving. 4 minutes. 50. 2nd and 5. Snow is coming down a little bit there. I don't know if that's been happening all game. I haven't really noticed it. Allen throws over the middle, connects with Knox. Big hit, but Knox is able to corral it for a first down in New England territory now with 4 minutes to play. Knox just stops over the middle, gets hit by 2 Patriot defenders. Hightower and Bentley still hold on to the ball, though. Three minutes, 50 seconds left. Trips to the right. Sanders is the solo receiver to the left. Patriots rush 4. Allen looking for somebody to throw to. Throws it up the left sideline over the head of Zach Moss and incomplete. 3:45 left in the game. 2nd and 10. Whew. This game's intense. This game's intense. 3:45 left in the game. 2nd and 10. At the 42 of New England, Josh Allen in the shotgun, 3 receivers. Hand off to the left. And a first down to the 30, the 25, the 24 of New England. A big run. One of the linebackers of New England was not able to catch the runner, which was Devin Singletary. He just missed the tackle. Let's see. So Adrian Phillips plays the run, but he takes the inside, and Singletary goes outside and makes him pay for a first down. So now the Bills are back where they were on the last drive. Matt Judon is down on the field. He's kind of sitting up. Few Patriot trainers are checking on him. Hopefully he's okay. 3:22 left in the game. We'll see what the Bills call here in the red zone. It's going to be interesting. They gotta need a touchdown here. So Judon still being looked at. Matt Judon coming off the field. Looks like possibly an arm injury for him. First down for Buffalo at... Got to see what the yard line is. New England schedule coming up. They've got a bye after this game. They play the Colts in Indianapolis. Then they got the Bills at home in Week 16, which is just as big of a game as this. At the 24 or the 25-yard line of the Patriots. Trips to the right. Again, Sanders solo to the left. Same formation. Allen to pass. Quickly over the middle. That is well caught and tackled by Hightower. Sanders for 5. 3 minutes left in the game. 2nd and 5. This is intense. This is intense, bro. .240 left in the game. At the 20 of the Patriots, 2nd and 5. Allen's gonna run. And I think he got the first down. Looks like man coverage on that play. Oh. 1st and 10. 2:30 left in the game. First down for the Bills. Gotta watch Josh Allen running the ball. At the 15, or maybe the 14 of New England. Handoff right. And that is a tackle for a gain of 1 by Buffalo. Now, Buffalo, it's going to be interesting how they play the clock here. Timeout by New England here. Interesting. I assume they think they're going to pass. 2nd and 9. I mean, pass is rather completion or incomplete, and then this stops the clock, right? So you've got an extra timeout with the 2-minute warning. So I agree with that because you still got 3 timeouts in the game. Probably 2 on defense and 1 on 2 on defense and 2 on offense if you need it. If you get the stop, you obviously win. 2nd and 9. This has been a 3-minute, 30-second drive, 8 plays, 67 yards. All right. 2nd and 9. Game's been exciting the whole time, bro. All right, 2nd and 9. 2:15 remaining. Bills in the shotgun at the Patriots 13-yard line. Allen throws out wide, incomplete, intended for Diggs. Tough throw by Allen there on a back shoulder to Diggs. 3rd and 9 now. That stops the clock. 3rd and 9. We got potentially 2 plays for the game here. Could potentially see a run here. Flag. I think a false start. False start on Dawson Knox, so that's going to move them back 5 yards. Vanoy and Phillips point at Knox there, so it's going to be 3rd and 14. 2:11 left in the game. Here we go. At the 18-19 of New England. 2 safeties at the first down marker. Corners are playing a little bit off here on 3rd and long. Pat's got to get a pass rush here. Judon on the field, if anyone was curious. Hightower in the face of Allen. Allen breaks a sack. Allen keeping the play alive. Throwing for the end zone. Broken up by Adrian Phillips. Intended for Dawson Knox. Big defensive play. Gotta get Josh Allen on the ground, though. Very tough to do, but gotta get him on the ground. 4th and 14, and this is for the game. That's impressive by Adrian Phillips. Good defense. I think everyone... sometimes you get scared there that the defense kind of falls asleep when they think there's going to be a sack. They take a freaking commercial, bro? Are you kidding me? You take a commercial at this moment? What is that? It's the 2-minute warning. That's why there's a commercial. Buffalo has 1 timeout remaining. New England has 2. Fourth and I think 14. How is he leaving touchdowns on the field? What are you talking about? What are you talking about? Just hates the Patriots so much. Lon's got Buffalo for the win. Phil says 2 minutes with some claps. We got a Let's Go Pats from Kill Moves. Logan says subscribing to your channel. Thank you, Logan. Bodo says game over. Wow, that's bold. Lenny says this game is bananas. Anthony says one more stop. Good game says let's go. Jay says defense. Yep, defense. What do you guys think's going to happen on this 4th down? That was just good coverage, and the wind kind of took the ball out of bounds. They were looking to hit him back shoulder. He just wasn't open. Would have had to have been an absolutely perfect pass, which is very hard to do in really at any time, but especially in the wind. So 2 minutes remaining in the game. 14-10 Patriots. We got Adrian Phillips down on the field looking at a leg injury. Hopefully he's all right because we need him on the field here. He can't be out there on this next play, I don't think. The pass rush, apparently Diggs was open for a second there across the middle, but the pass rush caused Josh Allen to move from that throw. Adrian Phillips is down on the field. I'm not sure if he's cramping up or what. Unless he got hurt on the celebration. Sister says Phillips is hurt. Yep. Daddy Mac for MVP says legacy. Why should it have been connected? It was good coverage. I'm not sure what's going on with Phillips. No, the game is still on. It's been two delays in a row. We had 2-minute warning, and then Phillips was down on the field. Phillips is now on the sidelines. He can't go in for this play, so that's pretty big. Fourth and 14. They got to get inside the 5 for a first down. It looks like no safeties over top for New England, which is interesting. 4th and 14. Looks like a blitz coming from the Pats. Blitz coming. Throw, and it is batted away by Miles Bryant. Great defense by New England. Blitz causes a quick throw, and Miles Bryant bats the ball down. Now, the Bills have 1 timeout left in the game. 1:55 left in the game, right? So, I think there still is a chance that the Bills get the ball back. So, you got 1 timeout after a run, and then 2 kneels, which would be 120 seconds. So, the Bills can get the ball back, needing a touchdown with no timeouts, with about 35 seconds left, I think. Unless New England gets a first down. Handoff New England. Stevenson goes down at the 21-yard line for a gain of 3. If New England gets a first down, the game is over. 1:50 remaining in the game. Patriots defense comes up huge again. Zero blitz by New England is absolutely bold as fuck. They literally played man coverage on the back. Man coverage on the back. And blitzed the house. Unbelievable call by the Pats. Defense, that is bold. 2nd and 8 at the 21-yard line. Mac Jones hands off. Stevenson gets a yard. 3rd and 7. So no timeouts remaining for the Bills. It's now going to be 3rd down and 6. Thanks, Kevin. So now this one's going to go. Now, New England could use their timeout strategically as well, right, to take as much time as possible. So they might call a timeout here before they run this next play and then run the ball. 3rd and 7, they'll probably run the ball again, see if they can get the 1st down instead of kneeling it, but we'll see. It is snowing quite a bit. Bill's asking, why is the clock stopped at 1:19 remaining? I'm not sure why the clock is stopped. It should keep running. Yeah, that is bullshit. I don't know what's going on here. Clock should keep running. Nobody stopped the clock. So the Bills were just charged with a delay of game penalty? What? Matt Milano was hurt? Oh. So Matt Milano was hurt, and they don't have any timeouts left. So the Bills got charged with a delay of game, which resets the play clock to 40 seconds with 1 minute, 23 seconds remaining. And now the clock continues to run. So that actually gives New England more time to burn the clock. So now New England is just going to win the game, I think. So now I would just take a kneel here. So that is a big mistake by the Bills. Now the Bills don't even get the ball back, potentially. Maybe with like 1 second left. So now if you're New England, I think you should just kneel it, and that's what they'll do. And now New England takes a timeout with 44 seconds left. And Bill Belichick again is pissed off. So 40-second runoff means there would be 4 seconds left in the game. And New England would have to punt the ball on 4th down or throw the ball up into the air or something. So New England's probably going to win this game. It's looking pretty good. This is probably one of the craziest game plans I've ever seen in my life by the New England Patriots. They've passed the ball twice. But hey, if they get the win, it worked. And honestly, the defense allowed like next to nothing in the game because the 7 points came off of a fumble off the kick where the guy, it hit his helmet by like an inch and put the ball inside the 15-yard line. So now New England will kneel it. Or Mac tries to take a second off the clock and then he goes down. So that was smart, actually. So now there will be 1 second difference between the play clock and the game clock. Thank you, guys. Appreciate everybody joining me here. You're the best. Hopefully you enjoyed this game. Hopefully you enjoyed the stream. If you did, don't forget to Gronk spike that like button and subscribe to the channel. Appreciate all of you guys who tuned in. Subscribe to the channel, guys. If you are new to the Bottom Line View, I cover all 32 teams, including New England, including Buffalo. We've got the NFL review show for Week 13. I'll talk about this game and more tomorrow night. And then we've got power rankings tomorrow. All right. So make sure you check that out. I also put a video out before the game. So as there's 1 second remaining in the game, I assume Mac will like throw the ball up or maybe just take a knee. Let's see. Yeah, he'll probably just take a knee. Yeah. So, New England wins. They win it in a tough, hostile environment. They said, how could a rookie quarterback beat the Buffalo Bills in Buffalo? Well, we got your answer. Remove the rookie quarterback. The Patriots win the game with over 220 rushing yards, 2 passing attempts, and the defense stands tall not once, but twice in the red zone to beat the Bills. The Patriots are now 2 games in front of the Bills in the AFC East and the AFC. The Patriots are officially the number 1 seed in the AFC. They're 9-4. They are ahead of the Bills, 7-5, who drop, of course, they're in the wild card position. New England plays the Bills again. After their bye week, they play the Colts. Then they've got the Bills again at home in a huge game that could determine the division. Meanwhile, New England on their bye week will be rooting for none other than Tom Brady to give the Bills a loss in Tampa Bay in Week 14, which is the stream that will be next on Sunday. I will be live for that game. So make sure that you do Gronk spike the like button. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel for more BLV and NFL content. Appreciate all of you joining me here tonight. It was fun. Great game. Very strategic game. Hard fought. Every yard mattered. But the Patriots ultimately, the running game, the defense, the coaching got it done. The game plan of Josh McDaniels and Bill Belichick got it done. And they beat the Bills in Buffalo 14-10. Bills played a good game, but just not quite good enough. So there you have it. I'm out. Thanks for joining me. Peace.